Good afternoon, Magic Mugwumps. Resin Dragon here with a very interesting deck tech build. And before we go any further, I do want to wish all my American viewers a happy 4th of July, also known as the original Brexit, whatever you want to call it. So today what we're going to look at is the concept of Jeskai flyers, and this is a very intriguing build. And the reason that I say it's very intriguing is the fact that we are incorporating some elements of control, some elements of burn, and just straight up aggro in order to do our thing and beat our opponent into submission. And originally I had some cards such as Dream Trawler, which it was just really expensive, so I switched some things around, and it actually works out really well. It's a very intriguing build, and I hope you all enjoy it. So let's get into it. Merfolk Windrobber leads us off there. It's 3/1 drops, basically gives us some mill, plus we can draw some cards as well once we fill up our opponent's graveyard with stuff. Lofty Denial just gives us some counter magic. Scorching Dragonfire, some removal, and really these next two cards are the cards that really are going to kind of be the cogs of our deck. We got Watcher of the Spheres, basically creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 less to cast, and whenever another creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control, Watcher of the Spheres gets +1/+1 till end of turn. This is important because Skycat Sovereign gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with flying, and we get a nice little kitty token. Alright, so we get an army of flyers going around, and this deck gets insane pretty fast. Now, we also are running Brazen Borrower, just for some control issues, just bouncing some stuff back. Plus, we get that Beatstick 3/1 flyer thing. All right, Phoenix of Ash, another phenomenal card. Flying Haste. Yeah, it's a 2/2, but you can pump it. It's pumpable, and we also have Escape to go with it. Prismari Command deals some damage, so it can act as some spot removal. It can act as some draw for us. It can fill up our graveyards, and you'll see why in a moment. That's important. Target player creates a treasure token, and we can destroy a target artifact. We choose 2 of those. Rodan, also known as Vadrok, Apex of Thunder. Now, this is a very interesting card, because whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. And this can come in handy, especially when we want to Scorching Dragonfire, Prismari Command. I don't think it works with this, and it definitely really doesn't work well with that, because it doesn't have flash. But we also have Goldspan Dragon. That comes into play. That's kind of our finisher. So really this deck kind of revolves around a little bit of removal, some nickel and diming, but also to building up an army of flyers. It is somewhat mana heavy and mana intensive. My thought was to run Expressive Iteration to kind of filter through some of our draws. Ultimately, I decided against it because I think Prismari Command is a lot more powerful. Let's go into our if we go into our sideboard, Glass Casket, so we can swap out, some of maybe the Prismari commands. Rip Apart, which deals with, removal of artifacts or enchantments. Mystical Dispute, in case we are up against more control builds, we can, throw that in the place of Lofty Denial. Beaming Defiance, in case we, come up against spot removal. This one, I might swap that out, but I think it's okay for now. Doomscar, obviously our master removal as well. So really, I think this is a very interesting build, and I'm kind of regretting that it doesn't that I didn't do it sooner. However, the new D&D themed Magic card set comes out, I think, in 4 days on Arena. So really, this is going to be kind of my last video for the before that drops. So I'm hoping that with the new deck, this or with the new set, that this deck will improve even more. So let's get into some of the games, and for those of you that are new to my channel, basically I do a best of 1 and I do a best of 3. The new season started off on this past middle of last week, and we've already reached the lower parts of silver. My goal again is to just get into gold. We didn't hit gold this past time around because I was doing a lot of brewing and doing a lot of experimentation before the new set came in. But anyways, I hope you enjoy the videos. We do a best of 1 to begin with, then we do a best of 3, just so you can see how it performs in both environments. So have fun, kids, and let's see how we do. We are against Alakazam. Alakazam. This one, part of me wants to keep it, part of me wants to mull it. Yeah, this one's better. This one's a lot better, actually. And we don't get to put something down first turn, but what we can do is obviously do some filtering here with the Temple of Enlightenment. Are we against mono green? It would just seem so. It would seem so. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to Merfolk Wind Robber. Chainweb Arachneer. That's going to go bye-bye real fast. Let's say a Snakeskin Veil. Do you have that fight ability? Nah. Okay. Alright, Scorching Dragonfire. I'm guessing... Oh! Okay, cool. Oh. Thought they were going to have some sort of, like, trick there. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Okay, so it's a Simic build. Oh, Scutage. Gotta love it. Guess what? Yes, we do need that. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to bounce this back, because I don't really like those big scooty swarmy things. And another card, and oh yeah, now this is one of those Simic-y sort of gimmicky builds. That's okay. They don't have anything else, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Just going to mill them down. Chip away, chip away. Alright, well, they got that. I'm guessing Migratory Greathorn, maybe? There's some sort of fight spell here. I guarantee there's some sort of fight spell coming down. Bouncing Shore Shark. Oh, great. So that comes back. Groovy. It's a Simic-y Mutate build. Oh! This is where this comes in handy. Over. Boom! Bye, kid. That was a good pull. That was a very good pull. Poliwag Symbiote. Alright. Well. That helps. So what we can do here, we can do... Well, let's do Skycat Sovereign to start. They're milling cards, so... I don't know, we may... Let's see how we do here. I do say that the auspicious aesthetics... Well, okay, cool. Tangled Florahedron. Oh, okay. Well, this just got a little nasty. This just got way nasty. But Scorching Dragonfire is always a good decision. Let's hold on to that for now. They mill a card and boom. Alright, so I think what we do next is we block with the Skycat Sovereign. Dreamtail Heron. That's gravy. You're gonna be very sad if they decide they want to attack with the Sterix. But then again, I don't know if they have much of a choice. So they are going to be able to put down some really big creatures. Permanents. Alright. Yeah! Well, okay now. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them, actually... Oh, they didn't. Okay, so now we've got choices. We've got a lot of choices. We're going to create a treasure token, so boom. Targeted player. They're dead. I think. No, they can sack the... They can sack this. And sack that. Now, let's attack. Let's attack. They'll gain the 2 life. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, I guarantee... They're going to have to block with the Sterix, no matter what. If they want to live, yeah. So guess what? You're about to get really in a lot of pain. Because now you don't get to... Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, so... That was a good pull. Vivian! Okay, well... Good old Vivi. Okay, so they're probably going to put reach on that. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter. Maybe Polywog Symbiote. So basically, they're just throwing stuff down. I think we got them. Pretty sure we got them. Yeah. Well. Pretty sure we got them. Gold Spanny Dragon. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Boom. Now we really got him. Boom. Now we really got him. Yeah. Excellent. We win. Alright, good game, Alec Kazam. That was a fun match. That was a fun match. Alright, on to the best of 3. We are against Bilanthropos with a Karuga the Macrosage companion. So here, yeah, we've got a lot here that we can work with, so we are going to keep this one. We do have the Rodan as well, so we'll just see what they've got. This is kind of why I like doing this, you know, playing videos this early in the season, right after we've, you know, had a switch over of seasons, because you can kind of, you know, play around a little bit. You got a little bit of time to get your rank up, you know, play some of the quote-unquote meta decks. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to deal 2 damage to them, and we're going to create a token, and boom, and that's that, and bang, here we go. We mill them. And by M, I mean EM, not him. I'm working on my gender-specific pronouns. They are foretelling something. Now, do I want to throw down my Goldspan Dragon at this point? I mean, they are running black. So, yeah, let's see, we're going to pay that. Okay. They mill, and we go there. Okay. So what kind of deck are we up against here? Is it like an Abzan? Okay, yeah, there's the Doomscar. Okay. I had a feeling that was coming down. Would have been nice to have that. Let's just throw down Phoenix of Ash. Just throw that down. Excuse me. Alright, so Blanthropos, Tyrite Sanctums, and Kaya the Inexorable.
Time to focus. Got a job to do. Get out.
Okay, well, so here's what we do next. Phoenix of Ash. Let's take care of Kaya. I'm okay with that.
Whatever. I'll bounce back.
Do we have any? Yeah, Prismari Command. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep that where it is. It's an interesting build they have. Mythos of Nethroi. Okay, well, guess what? We're just gonna put down Brazen Borrower. Now, do they have a temple? Or not a temple, casket. Why am I saying temple? Do they have a glass casket? Or a banishing light? Because that would be most not fun. Alright. Watcher of the Spheres. I don't understand what you could have here. Phoenix of Ash. Do I want to get... How many do I have? 3 other cards, okay. Sure, let's do that. Let us do that then. What do you... This will throw. Okay, well, alright. Oh, okay, I missed that part. So they do have the... Okay, yeah. So, with the World Tree, I was like, what do they have? So... Prismatic Bridge. Okay, well, I am going to say... You're going to bounce that back, because I don't like that. Although that literally just... Mutate. How can I mutate this? Sure, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, because I have that. It's like, how can I... 2 damage to any target, and 2 damage in this. Boom. I think we just won that one. Yeah, we just won that one. Wow. Okay. Well, that's one way to do it. I'm gonna keep this. So let's see. What's the deal with our sideboard here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, so... You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this out, and we're going to put in Rip Apart instead. And we're also going to throw in a Mystical Dispute, because I don't think they're playing a ton of creatures from what I saw. So, I think those are 2, and we clearly saw that there were some enchantments going on there, so... Not bad. I think that this is a pretty good keep right here. So we'll wait for Mr. or Mrs. or anyone in between Blanthropos to click, and we're ready to go. All right, and again to my American viewers, happy 4th of July. Hope it is a fun one. I'm gonna say here in southern New Hampshire, it's been just a very, very odd weather week. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, yeah, we're gonna mull that one. This one we keep. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we had, ooh, that's good. We had just searing heat. Do I want to do? Yeah, let's do that one. We had searing heat. Then we had a pretty awesome round of thunderstorms that came through. Let's do Watcher of the Spheres. And the weather has just been just rainy and miserable, and it's just not been good. Just has not been good. So let's do Temple of Enlightenment, just so we can, yeah. I need a mountain. I need another mountain. Yeah, I do want to do that, because reasons. Boom. I think we're going to get Doomscarred. But, yeah, that's okay. But what I am going to do, what I am going to wait for is, okay, so we have that. Let's do this. Let's do Watcher of the Spheres. Boom, boom. Or not Watcher of the Spheres. Prismari Command into Watcher of the Spheres. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do that yet, because I want the Goldspan Dragon. Is that sort? No, that's a sorcery. Nisa. Oh, Nisa is always fun.
Who do not speak to the land cannot be trusted.
Very intriguing deck. That Philanthropos has here. Very intriguing deck. I'm gonna say let's do this. Auto pay. We can do that. Attack. So we're gonna do that.
I will never give up.
Can't really keep that from popping off. Yeah, we're gonna get smacked around here a little bit. I think the Goldspan Dragon's gonna be not much for the world. Yeah, let's do that. So they can untap that. That's interesting. I like that move. I like that move.
We will protect my home.
Yeah, you can take out my Goldspan Dragon. Miss those of Mithroy. But you're just gonna go back to your hand. Oh, non-land permanent. Yeah, let's just do that then. Though I probably could have played the Brazen Borrower right then and there, but that's okay. It's okay. I think we're alright. Varagoth. Okay, that's a fun one. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that quite yet. Because what we can do is take out their Varagoth if they decide that, hey, this is what we want to do. Maybe we just threaten them. No. We'll take two. We'll take two. I think they'll play their Nisa, and then they'll return put a creature card and mana value 2 or less control into the battlefield from your hand or your graveyard. If they don't have any in their graveyard, I mean, you gotta kind of wonder what they have in their hand. Tap target land they control, so yeah, they got that. So I'm guessing Mythos of Nithroi. And the Brazen Borrower, I think, would be your bigger threat, but that's just me. So that Mythos of Nithroi is annoying. Not a huge fan of that. And I'll add that. Okay. So, this is... At least we can provide that... At least there's that little distraction there. So... We do have the removal. However... Oh, yeah, no, they gotta do that. Alright, so Karuga's coming down. Karuga's always fun. Yeah, so... Yeah, it's always good. And by always good, I mean not always good. This helps. And take care of their Nissa. Let's take care of the Varagoth, because, quite honestly, I just don't want to deal with that. We are going to take some damage from the Karuga. It will be down to 5. Pardon my dog sneezing. Elspeth conquers death. Well, that is just awful. I don't like that at all. So it may have been a mistake for me to get rid of the Scorching Dragonfire. Because clearly they do have some creatures that they were playing, but very much a control type build. I don't think we can do much to save ourselves quite yet, but... Oh! Well, maybe. Over that, and then boom. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Yep, we're gonna do that. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, which is that right there. Yeah, no attacks. We can at least absorb one more hit, but I think we're pretty much done for. I think we're pretty much done for here. So, yeah. Arasta. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, we're done. Alright, Belanthropos. Good game. We move on to the rubber match. So, here's what I'm thinking. We didn't draw into any of our lofty denials. I mean, I don't think we've drawn into any of those. So, but definitely there were more creatures that time around. I think we have to be real careful with what we hold up for counters as well. So, I think that's going to play into it quite a bit. So, but we shall see. And again, I like this time of the season as far as, you know, Arena is concerned, because, you know, you get to try out some new decks without a huge loss towards your progress, as far as towards whatever goals you have for you know, achieving ranks and stuff. I mean, my goal is to get to gold, and I think that's definitely achievable. And once we get there, we'll see what happens. Alright, and we go to the rubber match and see what happens here. This one we'll keep. And the reason being, we have the Lofty Denial. So, is that my only reasoning? Yeah, it is. If we stop Belanthropos from going off sooner rather than later. I haven't seen a lot of spot removal for lower levels, and by lower levels I mean the and plus we can get away with this because, oh yeah, because they can't, because of Karuga. So, yeah, oh boy, yeah, this could not be fun. This may not be fun for us. Ooh, we got rid of one of the Mythos. you really want to... Do you really want to waste a Doomscar on your... on a Merfolk Windrobber? I mean, I guess that's kind of the big question. If they have spot removal, I think that's okay, but you're asked to be in this web. No, guess what? You're going to say no. I'm going to say no to that. Well, this couldn't get any worse, now could it? I think had we not gotten land starved this round, I think we may have had a good shot at this. But... good game. I'm not playing that. All right. Well, let's go to the postmortem and we'll discuss. It's kind of a disheartening way to lose, but I think that we were just luck wasn't on our side that game. All right. See you in the postmortem. Okay, so as you saw in those games, this deck is rather fun to play. It does take a little bit of finesse, and you can't really keep two land hands. So I really think that with the addition of some of the newer cards coming into the set, with the Forgotten Realms Magic crossover, which by the way is just so cool. I love that they're doing this, and I've gotten back into D&D. 5th edition is really cool. I got to play with my brother and sister-in-law last night, and about 3 of their friends, and just really good people. I really enjoy that, so I want to give a shout out to them. But anyways, I think this deck, with the addition of some of the cards coming in, I think really could be a very good deck to build around, and I think certainly that it's a fun deck to play. I've really enjoyed doing it. It's flexible, and I really think that this sort of deck can go places. So until next time, Magic Mugwumps, may all your draws be godlike. May all your spells hit the board. For my American compatriots, happy 4th of July. Catch you on the flip side after Forgotten Realms drops on Thursday. Have a good week, kids. Bye.